I'd like to put just to bring people up to date, one of the things that prompted us to reach out to you today is you put something up on Facebook I wanted to ask you about. It said, "I'm sorry, but if you believe the newest death of Osama bin Laden, you're stupid. Just to think to yourself, they paraded Saddam's sons around to prove they were dead. Why do you suppose they hastily buried bin Laden at sea?" So, Cindy, that's quite a statement. Do you believe that?
Actually, I think it's a very good question. Why did they hastily bury Osama bin Laden at sea? And, you know, I'm really amazed, first of all, that the media would take something the White House says and just put it out like it's the truth just because the White House says it without any empirical proof. They said there was a matching DNA, but we haven't seen any DNA samples. We don't know who the DNA samples are from. They said that they had photographs, but the one that they did put out was exposed as a fraud that very first day. And the White House had to say, oh, well, you know, we just didn't want to put out the real photos because they're too grisly. I'm just really amazed that instead of people saying, wow, those are really good questions that people are asking, that I'm being reviled, and I'm being reviled on the CNN website, being called in the lunatic fringe, being called pathetic. I think it's pathetic to just accept these pronouncements from our government like they're the truth. Well, like you said, well, let me continue. I was reviled when I went and said that the war in Iraq was a lie, and guess what? I was right. And so instead of like immediately labeling people, why don't we have a discussion about these things? Why won't the government put out the photos? Why did they say that Osama fought back when then they said he didn't? Why did they say that he used his wife as a human shield and they didn't? Why did they say that Pat Tillman, why did they cover up the death of Pat Tillman? Why did they lie to us about the death of our son? Well, so come on, we have to start asking these questions and not just accepting everything our government says at face value.
I think that's a reasonable thing to say.